The nation's electoral system will continue to grapple with a credibility crisis until there are men of integrity in INEC who will rather resign than succumb to pressure to rig polls. He also said it is better and more honorable for the chairman and other officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission to resign rather than yield to pressure to manipulate elections. The former president criticized the regionalization of the electoral process, stating that it is a major hindrance to Nigeria's desire to elect capable leaders, noting that regionalization has deeply infiltrated the system, affecting all facets, including religious groups. Dr. Jonathan emphasized that without strong and ethical leadership in electoral management, the electoral system will remain flawed, as he called for a robust electoral system that works to ensure credible elections. The former president commended West Africa's democratic progress despite recent setbacks, referencing the coup in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olufunmi has explained that the federal government under President Bola Tinubu discarded the visa on arrival policy because it was not only ineffective but capable of compromising the nation's security. Dr. Tunji Ojo, who presided over a meeting on the new visa policy alongside the Comptroller General of Nigeria Immigration Service, Mrs. Kemi Nanda, also said the new policy of the current administration will be far-reaching and all-encompassing, with technological innovations as its backbone. He said the proposed visa policy aims to enhance the ease of doing business, boost tourism, and strengthen bilateral and multilateral relations with other countries. According to him, the federal government introduced a more streamlined and efficient visa approval process, including the electronic visa, as a separate channel for processing and obtaining Nigerian visas. Dr. Tunji Ojo said the ministry is guided by a renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu, adding that the innovation complements the existing visa structure while enhancing all visa-related services from end to end. This, he said, will strike a balance between promoting economic growth, tourism, and national security. The senator representing Abia North in the National Assembly, Orji's Okalu, has urged President Bola Tinubu to posthumously declare the winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, the late Moshood Abiola, as former president, saying Abiola's portrait should also be hung among the portraits of Nigeria's past presidents. Kalu spoke in Abuja at the National Assembly while addressing Senate correspondents on his way to the chambers for the day's plenary. The Abia North senator said he was seeking the recognition following the revelation former military president General Ibrahim Babangida made that Abiola won the June 12, 1993 presidential election, adjudged to be the freest and fairest poll conducted in the country. Kalu, regarded as one of IBB boys, told newsmen that with Babangida's latest revelations, the controversy over the election had been laid to rest, hence the need for President Tinubu to posthumously declare the late Abiola one of Nigeria's former presidents. Responding to a question, Kalu said Abiola won the election and President Tinubu should declare him a president posthumously, as he commended former President Muhammadu Buhari for giving him a posthumous national honor. Reflecting on IBB's 8-year military rule and what the controversial book captured, Kalu admitted that the narrative was incomplete, urging the former military leader to write the part 2 of the book to be devoted largely to unanswered questions around the June 12 election. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere said declaring the late winner of the annual June 12, 1993 presidential election, Chief M.K. Abiola, as president posthumously was long overdue. Afenifere's National Publicity Secretary, Justice Faloye, stated this in an interview with newsmen backing an earlier call by Senator Orji Kalu from Abia State. According to Afenifere, former President Muhammadu Buhari had already given Abiola a GCFR award, which is meant only for presidents, saying if President Tinubu could go further, it would be a welcome rectification of a historic political injustice. It will be recalled that General Babangida made the admission during the launch of his autobiography titled A Journey in Service 32 years after the election was annulled. In the meantime, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board says the registration period for the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, which began 2 weeks ago, will conclude next week. Spokesperson of JAMB, Fabian Benjamin, disclosed this in Abuja, adding that over 1.5 million candidates have successfully registered. Benjamin said JAMB ruled out an extension of the registration period as deadline has been communicated in all advertisements and the official calendar for the 2025 UTME exercise. He urged all individuals who wish to participate to register promptly and avoid waiting until the last minute, noting that the board's calendar is fixed with numerous subsequent programs scheduled after registration, including examinations, resource management, and admission exercise. And now to sports. Defending champions Quadri Haruna of Nigeria and Dina Mesrev of Egypt, along with Egypt's Omar Ashar and Anna Goda, showcased flawless performances at the 2025 ITTF Africa Cup, advancing to the knockout stage of the prestigious tournament. Haruna dominated his preliminary matches, securing convincing 3-0 victories against Tunisia's Masha Shabi and Benin Republic's Abdelkader Salivo. Mesrev also continued her dominance, smoothly advancing to the second round, while Asha, Goda, and Nigeria's Olajide Omotayo all secured their spots in the knockout round. Meanwhile, Congo-Brazzaville's Saheed Idowu stunned the Tunisian fans with a 3-1 victory over local favorite Washim Esid. In a surprising turn of events, Egypt's third seed Mohamed El Belial suffered a 3-0 defeat against Madagascar's Anthony Rasafen-Ravu, as Ethiopia's Darara Rivera, the only top seed to exit in the first round, bowed out after double defeats. Over 50 players comprising 29 men and 21 women from Algeria, Benin Republic, Cameroon, Congo, DR Congo, Brazzaville, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt, Madagascar, Morocco, and Nigeria, South Africa, as well as Tunisia, are participating in the 3-day tournament. Now on the foreign scene, the death toll from a Sudanese military plane crash in the city of Omdurman on the outskirts of the capital Khartoum has increased to at least 46 people. The Antonov aircraft crashed late last night during takeoff from the Wadi Sedina military airport in northern Omdurman, part of Greater Khartoum. Reports say the crash also injured 10 others, while the initial death toll of 19 was provided by the Health Ministry, which said the aircraft crashed over a civilian house in the Karari district in Omdurman. The senior commander in Khartoum, Major General Ahmed, was reportedly among the dead. The Sudanese military, which has been at war with the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces since April 2023, released a statement confirming that military personnel and civilians had been killed and reporting that firefighting teams had managed to contain the blaze at the crash site. The statement did not provide details on what had caused the crash, but military sources told newsmen that it was most likely due to technical reasons. Residents in northern Omdurman reported a loud explosion from the crash, which damaged several homes and caused power outages in surrounding neighborhoods. Still on the foreign scene, Hamas says it has reached a deal with mediators on the release of the 620 Palestinian prisoners and detainees who were due to be freed by Israel last week. Hamas ally group Al-Nasser Salah al-Din Brigade says body of Israel captive Ohad Yahalomi is one of the four set for a handover in Gaza tomorrow. US spokesperson Stephanie Dujarric urges Israel to allow more tents and shelters into the Gaza Strip after 6 Palestinian infants died from hypothermia during a severe cold spell. Gaza's Health Ministry has confirmed 48,348 Palestinian deaths in Israel's war on Gaza, while 111,761 people have been wounded. The government media office updated its death toll to at least 61,709, saying thousands of Palestinians missing under the rubble are presumed dead. At least 1,139 people were killed in Israel during the October 7, 2023 Hamas-led attacks, and more than 200 were taken captive. And that ends the midday news on OSBC TV. The bulletin was edited by Michael Adeniyi. Please join us at 3 for the state news. Good afternoon.